let's start setting up.
Okay. I'm out for the walk around. I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Okay.
Alitalia 157, looking to pick up our clearance to Villafranca Airport.
Alitalia 157, Pescara Tower. Expect runway 04, Orchard 6 Romeo departure. Squawk 1000.
Orchard 6 Romeo departure, squawk 1000, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Alitalia 157.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Thanks.
Alright guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction
Before start
card in your
checklist.
seat
Cockpit
pocket.
prep.
If you are seated at an exit
Completed.
seat, also
Completed.
review the
Gear
exit
pins and
seat
covers.
criteria.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
5480 kilograms. Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Vero ref.
1015. Set.
1015. Set. Down to the line.
Alitalia 157 at ramp. 8 request pushback.
Alitalia 157, Pescara Tower, pushback and engine start approved. Face of west.
Pushback approved. Face southwest. Alitalia 157.
Hey guys, are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
below the line.
Windows and doors.
Flight attendants,
Closed.
doors, and
Closed.
cross-check.
Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start, checklist complete.
Starting engine 2.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling
Starting
on the belt.
engine 1.
To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
31% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full right. Full left. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full right. Full left. Neutral.
Alitalia 157, ready to taxi to the active.
Alitalia 157, runway 04 taxi via Hotel, Echo, Delta.
Runway 04, taxi via Hotel Echo, Delta, Alitalia 157.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1. VR. V2. Flex temp.
V1 1 3 4 VR 1 3 4 V2 1 3 5.
V1 1 3 4 VR 1 3 4 V2 1 3 5. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff. No blue.
Down to the line.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Alitalia 157, ready to go, runway 04.
Alitalia 157 Pescara Tower, wind 265 at runway 04 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 04 cleared for takeoff, Alitalia 157.
Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Ignition.
PAX.
Packs are on.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set.
Man flex SRS runway. Auto thrust blue.
Check. knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
Gear up. Autopilot 1 on. AP 1.
Check.
Alitalia 157, contact Pescara departure 120.05.
Contact Pescara departure 120.05, Alitalia 157. Pescara, Alitalia 157, 2,000 feet.
Alitalia 157, Pescara departure, identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Alitalia 157.
Flap 0.
Speed check.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs. Flaps 0.
Packs are on.
Down to the line.
Get a red line.
Okay.
Below the line.
Barrel rep.
1015.
1015. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Set standard.
Standard cross check. Passing flight level 135. Now.
Check.
Alitalia 157, contact Brindisi Military 129.775. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Brindisi Military 129.775, Alitalia 157. Brindisi Military, Alitalia 157, good afternoon, crossing flight level 159er for flight level 180.
Outstar.
Check.
Alitalia 157, Brindisi Military, identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Alitalia 157.
Vertical speed.
Check.
Climb.
Check.
service for the flight, please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Military, Belfort 4 TC Air Charlie, descending by right to 3 Alpha, flight level 230. Belfort 4 2C Air Charlie, Brindisi Military, radar contact. radar 131.1. Have a good afternoon.
Contact room radar 131.1 Beaufort 42 Sierra Charlie. Bye bye.
To go.
Check. Out start.
Check.
Out.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck and Captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet nose clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating to the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Alitalia 157, contact Milan radar 124.925. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 124.925 Alitalia 157. Milan radar, Alitalia 157, flight level 360.
Alitalia 157, Milan radar, radar contact. Swiss 379 Quebec, Milan radar, expect Cemetery Golf, runway 14.
Expect Caliptree Golf, runway 14, Swiss 379 Quebec.
It's Air 1462, Milan radar, expect right to treat Alpha, runway 16 left.
Expect right to treat Alpha, runway 16 left, it's Air 1462.
Toxus 90 Echo Hotel Limo 8 Kilo, runway 15, report ready for descent.
Limo 8 Kilo, runway 15, ready for descent, tops, with 90 Echo Hotel.
Toxus 90 Echo Hotel, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130 tops, with 90 Echo Hotel.
HP up 2620, Looper 1 Whiskey, runway 25, report ready for descent.
Looper 1 Whiskey, runway 25, ready for descent. Be up 2620.
HP up 2620, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, be up 2620.
Eurowings 2983, Milan radar, expect Looper 1 Whiskey, runway 25.
Expect Looper 1 Whiskey, runway 25, Eurowings 2983.
Toxus 90 Echo Hotel, contact you at radar 126.225.
center on 126.225 tops with 90 Echo Hotel.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo, contact Vienna Center 124.4 bye-bye.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4 Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo, bye-bye.
Milan radar, Carpenter 323, descending via Ospel 2 Alpha, flight level 130.
Carpenter 323, Milan radar, identified. Edelweiss 382 Hotel, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225 Edelweiss 382 Hotel. Have a good afternoon.
Eurowings 2983, Looper 1 Whiskey, runway 25, report ready for descent.
Looper 1 Whiskey, runway 25, ready for descent, Eurowings 2983.
Eurowings 2983, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Eurowings 2983.
Speedbird 560 Foxtrot, contact Rome radar 131.1, have a good afternoon.
Contact Rome radar 131.1, Speedbird 560 Foxtrot, bye-bye.
Tower 1462, contact Rome radar 131.1.
Contact Rome radar 131.1 at Tower 1462.
Milan radar, Ryanair 4968, descending via Ospel 3 Whiskey, flight level 220.
Ryanair 4968, Milan radar, identified. Swiss 379 Quebec, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225 Swiss 379 Quebec. Have a good afternoon.
Alitalia 157, approaching our top of descent, ready for descent.
Alitalia 157, Villafranca Airport landing runway 22.
Villafranca Airport, landing runway 22 Alitalia 157.
Southwind 490, Milan radar, expect cell at 3 Golf, runway 14.
Expect cell at 3 Golf, runway 14, Southwind 490.
HP up 2620, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, HP up 2620. Have a good afternoon.
Milan radar, Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo, descending via altitude Foxtrot, flight level 274.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo, Milan radar, radar contact. Lufthansa 3 Papa November, contact Vienna Center 124.4, have a good afternoon.
Center on 124.4, Lufthansa 3 Papa November.
Southwind 490, Cemetery Golf, runway 14, report ready for descent.
Cemetery Golf, runway 14, ready for descent. Southwind 490.
Southwind 490, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Southwind 490.
Eurowings 2983, contact Vienna Center 124.4, bye-bye.
Center on 124.4, Eurowings 2983.
Alitalia 157, request altitude change.
Alitalia 157, roger. Say new altitude.
Request flight level 300, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, enable flight level 300 at this time. Alitalia 157, descend to flight level 350.
Descend to flight level 350, Alitalia 157.
Descent.
Check.
You have control.
I have control.
Griffin 76 Tango, airport desert 2 o'clock 12 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field, Griffin 76 Tango.
Griffin 76 Tango, cleared visual approach runway 22.
Cleared visual approach 22 Griffin 76 Tango.
Line SX583, contact Marseille Control 120.85, have a good afternoon.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Ryan SX583.
Out.
Check.
Ryanair 77 Mike Alpha, contact you at radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225, Ryanair 77 Mike Alpha, bye-bye.
Griffin 76 Tango, descend to 1,000 feet.
Descend to 1,000 feet, Griffin 76 Tango.
Neil on radar, Turkish 1827 Heavy, flight level 380.
Griffin 76 Tango, contact Villafranca Tower 118.65.
Over to Tower 118.65, Griffin 76 Tango.
Turkish 1827 Heavy, Neil on radar, radar contact. Alitalia 157, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Alitalia 157.
Descent.
Check.
Reference 85 Delta Quebec, contact Swiss radar 126.35.
Center on 126.35, reference 85 Delta Quebec.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1017, Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo.
Capita 323 QNH 1017, expect the ILSU runway 32 with EDSAS transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILSU runway 32 with EDSAS transition. Capita 323.
1,000 to go.
Check. Out, start.
Check.
Neil on radar, Ryanair 64 Whiskey Echo, good afternoon, flight level 350.
Alitalia 157, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170, Alitalia 157.
Ryanair 64 Whiskey Echo, Neil on radar, identified. Southwind 490, contact Zurich radar 126.225, have a good afternoon.
Center on 126.225, Southwind 490, bye-bye.
Ryanair 5 Kilo, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, Ryanair 5 Kilo, bye-bye.
Wheel on radar. Sun Express 2 Mike Charlie. Flight level 360.
Sun Express 2 Mike Charlie. Wheel on radar. Radar contact. Capita 323. Descend to 5,000 feet. QNH 1017.
Descend to 5,000 feet. QNH 1017. Capita 323.
Capita 323. Cleared directed SAS. Cross the SAS at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILSU runway 22.
Cleared directed SAS. Cross the SAS at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILSU runway 32. Capita 323.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Alitalia 157. QNH 1017. Expect the visual approach runway 22.
QNH 1017, expect the visual, approach runway 22 Alitalia 157.
1,000 to go.
Alitalia 157. Descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070 Alitalia 157.
Skynet 625. Wheel on radar. Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 31.
Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 31. Skynet 625.
Alitalia 157, turn right, heading 015 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 015, Alitalia 157.
Ryanair 8 Lima uniform, contact you, radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225 Ryanair 8 Lima uniform.
Ryanair 4968, QNH 1017, expect the ILS uniform, runway 28.
QNH 1017, expect the ILS uniform runway 28 Ryanair 4968.
Ryanair 4968, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1017 Ryanair 4968.
Swiss 181 Victor, wheel on radar, expect Banker 3 Romeo, runway 22.
Expect Banco 3 Romeo, runway 22, Swiss 181 Victor.
Eurowings 1 for Park Charlie, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225, Eurowings 1 for Park Charlie.
Alitalia 157, turn right, heading 085.
Turn right, heading 085 Alitalia 157.
Beeline 3 November Bravo, wheel on radar, expectable tree Alpha, runway 16 left.
Expectable tree Alpha, runway 16 left, Beeline 3 November Bravo.
Skynet 625, radar vectors, ILS runway 31, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 31, ready for descent, Skynet 625.
Skynet 625, Luca landing runway 31.
Luca, landing runway 31, Skynet 625.
Skynet 625, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Skynet 625.
Tower 1786 QNH 1017, expect the ILSO runway 25 with the Dixie transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILSO runway 25 with the Dixie transition, Idara 1786.
Beeline 3 November Bravo, contact room radar 131.1.
Center on 131.1, Beeline 3 November Bravo.
Swiss 181 Victor, Banco 3 Romeo, runway 22, report ready for descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be
Banco 3 Romeo, runway 22, ready for descent, Swiss 181 Victor.
Swiss 181 Victor, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Swiss 181 Victor.
For your continued safety, flight
Alitalia 157, turn left, heading 025.
Turn left, heading 025, Alitalia 157.
Wheel on radar, Turkish 7 per Park Bravo, flight level 340. Turkish 7 per Park Bravo, wheel on radar, identified.
1,000 to go.
Check.
Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted.
Ryanair 4968, descend to 3,500 feet.
Show your tray table.
Descend to 3,500 feet, Ryanair 4968.
We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
017 Tango Romeo, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, 017 Tango Romeo, bye bye.
Out.
Check.
One, 0, 1, 3, set.
1013, set. Passing 6,000.
Wheel on radar, redness
now.
3731, good afternoon, flight level 340.
Carpenter 323, contact Monte Carlo Tower 122.1.
Over to Tower 122.1, Carpenter 323, have a good afternoon.
Redness 3731, wheel on radar, radar contact.
Neil on radar, Tower 1714, descending by Jet 1 Sierra, flight level 271.
Skynight 625, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1017, Skynight 625.
Ryanair 4968, 12 miles from Lassev, turn left, heading 315, maintain 3500 feet until established on final approach course, cleared ILS uniform runway 28.
Turn left, heading 315, 3,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS uniform, runway 28, Ryanair 4968.
Itera 1714, wheel on radar, radar contact. Ryanair Charlie India, contact Zurich radar 126.225, bye bye.
Center on 126.225, Ryanair Charlie India, have a good afternoon.
Magic Sun 580 Golf, contact Treviso approach 121.155.
Contact Treviso approach 121.155, Magic Sun 580 Golf.
Itara 1786, cleared direct Dixer, cross Dixer at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway G5.
Cleared direct Dixer, cross Dixer at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 35, Itara 1786.
Wheel on radar, Turkish 1 Whiskey Quebec Heavy, flight level 374.
Turkish 1 Whiskey Quebec Heavy, wheel on radar, good afternoon, identified, continue climb to flight level 380.
Continue climb to flight level 380, Turkish 1 Whiskey Quebec Heavy.
Skynight 625, contact drone radar 131.1, bye bye.
Contact drone radar 131.1, Skynight 625.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo QNH 1017, expect the ILS uniform runway 28.
QNH 1017, expect the ILS uniform runway 28, Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo.
Alitalia 157, ascend to 5,700 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 5,700 feet, QNH 1017, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, turn left, heading 280.
Turn left, heading 280, Alitalia 157.
Sun Express 3 November Kilo, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Sun Express 3 November Kilo, bye bye.
Ryanair 6 Kilo Kilo, wheel on radar, expect Osprey 3 Whiskey, runway 28.
Expect Osprey 3 Whiskey, runway 28, Ryanair 6 Kilo Kilo.
Ryanair 6 Kilo Kilo, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Ryanair 6 Kilo Kilo.
Speedbird 603, contact ANA Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Speedbird 603, bye-bye.
Milan radar, Helvetic 5074. Good afternoon, flight level 061.
Ryanair 4968, contact Orzo Tower 125.875, have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 125.875, Ryanair 4968.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
Helvetic 5074, Milan radar, identified.
On.
Vero ref.
Turkish 1827 heavy, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Set. Minimum.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Turkish 1827 heavy.
Ignition.
Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Milan radar, Kuwaiti 168 heavy, good afternoon, flight level 370.
Kuwaiti 168 heavy, Milan radar, radar contact. Alitalia 157, descend to 1,200 feet.
Descend to 1,200 feet, Alitalia 157.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo, descend to 3,500 feet.
Descend to 3,500 feet, Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo.
Alitalia 157, turn left, heading 220, descend to 5,700 feet.
Turn left, heading 220, descend to 5,700 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, turn left, heading 220, descend to 1,200 feet.
Turn left, heading 220, descend to 1,200 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 5,700 feet.
Descend to 5,700 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 1,200 feet.
Descend to 1,200 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 5,700 feet.
Descend to 5,700 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 1,200 feet.
Descend to 1,200 feet, Alitalia 157.
Tower 1786, contact Linux Tower 118.4, have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.4, error 1786.
Alitalia 157, descend to 5,700 feet.
Descend to 5,700 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 1,200 feet.
Flaps 2.
Descend to 1,200 feet, Alitalia 157.
Contract 232, contact Milan radar approach 134.175.
Contact Milan radar approach 134.175, contract 232.
Alitalia 157, airport is at your 12 o'clock, 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Open descent.
Check.
Will report field in sight, Alitalia 157.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo, 4 miles from Lasev. Turn right, heading 280, maintain 3,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS uniform runway 28.
Turn right, heading 280, 3,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS uniform runway 28, Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo.
Alitalia 157, descend to 5,700 feet.
Descend to 5,700 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 1,200 feet.
Descend to 1,200 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 5,700 feet.
Descend to 5,700 feet, Alitalia 157.
Alitalia 157, descend to 1,200 feet.
Gear down.
Descend to 1,200 feet, Alitalia 157.
Top 23 Quebec Tango, Milan radar, expect runway 8 kilo, runway 15.
Expect
down.
Limo 8 Kilo, runway 15 tops,
Speed
with
check.
23 Quebec Tango.
Flaps full.
Sun Express to Mike Charlie. Contact Vienna Center
Flaps.
124.4.
Speed check.
124.4, Sun Express to Mike Charlie.
Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Off.
Auto brake.
Off.
ECAM memo.
Landing.
Ryanair
No
90
Landing
Yankee.
checklist
Contact
complete.
Vienna Center 124.4. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4 Ryanair 90 Yankee.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo. Contact orders at Hotel 125.875.
Over to tower 125.875, Ryanair 4 Yankee Echo.
Flight.
Check.
Lufthansa 1906. Contact room reader 131.1.
Center on 131.1, Lufthansa 1906.
Helvetic 5074. Contact room reader 131.1.
Contact Rome Raider 131.1 Helvetic
Radar
5074.
altimeter alive.
Check.
Alitalia 157. I'm going to bring you around for another try. Fly runway center line. Maintain 5,100 feet.
Wilco, fly runway center lane, maintain 5,100 feet, Alitalia 157.
Air 9981, Milan Reader. Expectable tree Alpha. Runway 16 left.
Expectable tree Alpha, runway 16 left, at Air 9981.
At Tower 1714 QNH 1017, expect the ILSO runway 35 with the dicta transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILSO runway 25 with the Dixie transition, Dakar 1714.
At Tower 1714, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1017 at Air 1714.
Turkish 1 Whiskey Quebec Heavy, Milan Reader. Expect Cemetery Golf, runway 14.
Expect Cemetery Golf, runway 14, Turkish 1 Whiskey Quebec Heavy.
At Air 9981, Cemetery Alpha, runway 16 left. Report ready for descent.
Civil Treat Alpha, runway 16 left, ready for descent at Air 9981.
At Air 9981, descend to flight level 170.
40.
Descend to flight level 170 at Air 9981.
Retard.
Delta 7 Lima Juliet, contact Florence approach 125.825.
Retard.
Contact Florence approach 125.825, Delta 7 Lima Juliet.
Retard.
Speedbird 58 Echo Whiskey QNH 1017, expect the ILSO runway 04 right to the Laren transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILSO runway 04 right with the Laren transition. Speedbird 58 Echo Whiskey.
Easy 58 Yankee Zulu, contact your Equator 126.225.
Center on 126.225, easy 58 Yankee Zulu.
Top 63 Quebec Tango, Limo 8 Kilo, runway 15, report ready for descent.
Limo 8 Kilo, runway 15, ready for descent tops, with 23 Quebec Tango.
Top 23 Quebec Tango, descent to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130 tops, with 23 Quebec Tango.
Top 23 Quebec Tango, contact your Radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich Radar 126.225 tops, with 23 Quebec Tango.
Was Malta 8 Romeo Papa, Milan radar, expect right to treat Alpha, runway 16 left.
Expect right of 3 Alpha, runway 16 left, with Malta 8 Romeo Papa.
Tower 1714, clear direct dictator, cross dictator above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 35.
Clear direct Dixer, cross Dixer to above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 35, Tower 1714.
Turkish 7 Papa Bravo, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Retracted.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Turkish 7 Papa Bravo.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Are you sure about that? Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
Are you sure about that? After landing checklist complete.
Transavia 546, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Transavia 5426.
Alitalia 157, request taxi to allocated gate.
Alitalia 157, ramp 67 taxi via Charlie, Tango.
Ramp 67 via Charlie, Tango. Alitalia 157.
With your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Taxi light off. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Off.
Are you sure about that? Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On.
Parking checklist complete.
All aircraft be advised information. India now current. QNH1017.